Okay guys, so I want to kind of reiterate the keto flu symptoms. I've done a video about it maybe a year and a half ago, but I want to add to the list of the keto flu symptoms that you need to look for. So which they're kind of sporadically mentioned in other videos as well, but here we go. Okay, so what's the deal? What's the deal? How do you get into ketosis? How do you bypass? How do you get the business? How do you bypass the flu? All right, let's talk about it. So basically, you cut carbs down and your brain gets pissed off, right? People say, Steve Finney and Jeff Bullock, who wrote this book, The Art and Science of Low Carb Living, they said, oh, do a bunch of cardio, drive down your glycogen storages, right? When you drive down your glycogen storages and your blood sugar is low, voila, we have the ability to make ketones, break them down, and get them into the brain as well into the Krebs cycle to be used as a main source of fuel. Right now, your body doesn't know how to, so you have to train it to do that. So a lot of you guys try keto and you have some issues, yes. What are those issues? Well, you drop your carbs, the brain's like, nope, I'm inflamed, I stay up late, I drink caffeine, I eat food with allergens, and I went from a high carb diet down to like 300 carbs down to 15 net, or 20 net. Which is a whole other subject of the whole big, do you count total or net? A lot of people like to count the total because that's a more precise indication of where you are carb-wise, but here we go. So, you take it all down, and then you drive your carbs down, and you're supposed to up your fats because your body is not willing to let go of its fat because that's its emergency fuel. See, these muscles, the business as I'm always talking about, these things are expensive. And they burn a lot of calories, and they put a lot of metabolic pressure on the body if your body's in crisis. So the body will dump it. It'll dump the muscle, and it'll save the fat. So we want to train the body to burn the fat, right? Okay. So you want to like drive your carbs down, deplete your glycogen storages, and then up the fat. So the brain is willing to let go of its number one commodity, which is the fat. And then voila, you're in ketosis. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. So what do you need to do about it? So what you want to do is, if you feel that you've got metabolic damage, which is wake up tired, feel tired in the middle of the afternoon, have reactive hypoglycemia, or have a difficulty sleeping at night, then you want to graduate your carbs down slowly. Like, you know, you can go from 5 weeks, or you can do it at a week, right? Depends on how damaged you are. Like, if you go and try to do keto and you have hypoglycemic symptoms, it's just shaky and sweaty and sick and nauseated and feel terrible, then do it slower. For those who are like, I don't believe I'm hypoglycemic, I'm just having some issues without any glycogen, then go for it. So you want to look for low energy, you want to look for definitely hypoglycemic symptoms, which I just explained, and you want to look for headaches. You dump a lot of water quickly, because for every one bite, chomp, of a carb that you eat, your body holds on to, chomp, 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 almost 3 bites of water in the cells. But then when you're not eating that carbohydrate, the body releases the water. You tend to urinate a little bit more, dumping water. So a lot of people have this like misconception of the weight that they're losing on keto, which is, I hate the before and after stuff, because really and truly you've lost a lot of water. You've lost some muscle, and you might have lost a little bit of fat, but it's not through ketogenesis. It's just the body going into some kind of a starvation reaction, or lack of enough nutrients coming in, so your body starts to eat itself, per se. With that said, headaches. So what do? You're like low electrolyte. Sodium, number one. Himalayan salt is great. It's got magnesium in it. Himalayan salt, half a teaspoon, a glass of water. I've mentioned this before. Have a teaspoon, glass of water, drink it on the spot when you got a dull headache. Potassium is a big one, and before I was like, 4 cups of spinach. Each cup is about 1,000 milligrams of potassium. The pills in the store only have 99. We need about 4,000, so those pills don't do much, and they're very toxic in supplement form. So get out your spinach, get out your greens, get out your kale, get out your avocado. So first spinach, then avocado, then the greens, to get your potassium daily. Can't do keto without doing vegetables because You guys have messed up guts. I've mentioned this before. We're not the Inuit tribe in Alaska where they didn't have a dysbiosis of the gut, so they actually didn't need any prebiotic fiber to grow more a healthy bacteria. We are depleting our bacteria. We're growing a lot of nastiness. Yeah. I'm such fast. I'm trying to do this real fast. Okay, guys. The other things that you want to consider are rashes. Often this is toxins leaving the liver. This is candida often leaving because, you know, our detoxifications are just literally packed, traffic jam. And detoxification pathways are kind of like in the wording. Your highways are jammed up, so your body, your cells, they can't respirate. They're like, they're choking. And so that's why some people live longer and some people, you know, die. They eat healthy because they can't methylate, because of like genetics and their parents and the sperm quality and mom and epigenetics and all this kind of stuff, and how you live your life and how you deal with stress and how things get blocked up and how you get constipated. A lot of these things are relative to keto adapting, yes, and what to do. All right, so we got the Himalayan salt in a glass of water, half a teaspoon if you got a headache. We've got rashes from candida die-off parasites. Bye-bye. They love to feed on sugar, and this whole misnomer and this stupid concept that the body, candida grows on ketones is a bunch of crap. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype! No. Candida likes carbs, sugar, glucose. That's it. Here we go. Next thing. We got muscle cramps from, again, magnesium, water, low. A lot of you guys are like running to the hospital because you're dehydrated, because you're dumping water, not drinking enough water, because you guys are drinking soda and stuff like that. You're not drinking enough water. Okay, what else? Also, people are getting, they have a hard time sleeping because the carbohydrates put them to sleep before. You have to be very careful. Now, what else? Heart palpitations, benign, which means they're not dangerous, but it's from a low electrolytes. Again, potassium is the big one. Sodium, water, get it in. Magnesium, boom. That's how you deal with the heart palps. Also, you guys are having reactions to the keto breath, and that does pass as well. The rash passes. The sleeplessness passes, but you have to work on sleep. That's like something you gotta work on. Also, the newest ones are the gallbladder and the kinds of fats. In my last video I said, can you keto adapt strictly on coconut oil and olive oil? No. Gotta have the meat fats come in. Sorry, vegetarians and vegans. Sorry. You need animal fat because it has the right ratio between mono, saturated, and poly. Right. The right ratios to keto adapt. Plus the vitamins and minerals so necessary for cellular health. That's very important because the body will not give up its #1 commodity, which is fat, if it feels it's under stress and it's not having enough tools to fix your cells, per se. Your body's addicted to carbohydrates, so to get it to want ketones is really, really difficult. But once you do, once you cross that bridge over to ketosis land, is the best land ever! Yes, I know, I'm a dork, I don't care. Here we go. The big ones, gallbladder. Right? Keto flu symptoms. Bloated, gassy, burpy, bubbly pee. Because if your pee is bubbly, you're not digesting your proteins very well. If your poop is floating like so quickly, you're not really even hitting 200 grams of fat a day, you're malabsorptive times 1,000. And that's not going to work. That means that you're going to have to address the underlying issues of malabsorption and deal with that before trying to do keto. You guys are like D deficient or deficient in all these things. You're stressed, you're drinking caffeine, and you got to like plug the bleeding holes before actually going full keto. Yes. So gallbladder, if you have gallstones or it's like sand or it's slugged up or estrogen dominant, these are things that you might have to address. Yes. So the graduation process while upping your fats like butter or meat fats or tallow, or my favorite is duck fat. From healthy ducks. So basically, gallbladder is one that I mentioned in the past. Burping, bubbly pee, which is being malabsorptive, bloated, low stomach acid, that's another one, which makes it very difficult to eat a lot of protein and digest these fats. Okay guys, if you want to learn more on how to keto adapt, and I'm sure I forgot some of the other symptoms. Oh, dry eyes are another symptom of keto. Clearly the hypoglycemia, people start losing their hair because of they're having thyroid response because they didn't realize they have thyroid damage before they went into keto. Same thing with the gallbladder. Okay, guys, if you want to learn more, go to StephaniePerson.com, Stephanie the Business Person on my Facebook fan page, or Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagrammy. And I'm about to peace out. Yeah! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Peace, guys.